showtime.
Hey, welcome to Did You Watch Survivor Last Night? This is a show about reality television and friendship. My name is Jake Shadell. Each week I ask my best friend Thomas Powell if he did indeed watch a certain reality show. Hey, Thomas, how you doing today?
I'm good, man.
Yeah? Cool. That's good.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Good to hear.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain.
Nice weather we're having, huh?
Oh my god, dude. I don't know if you got this, but yesterday here in Chicago, Chi-Town, as some people call it, the second city, the city on the lake, the
Windy City,
the third coast, the Windy City, the Sears Tower town, Sears Town,
Chirac.
Some people call it Chirac. Some people call it Vietnam. Nobody actually calls it Vietnam, but it's a bumper sticker I've seen. Anyway, it rained for literally, probably 24 hours straight.
Yeah, it was also raining pretty much all day here in Grand Rapids.
Are there any
Furniture City,
for Grand
Beer
Rapids?
City, USA.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Oh, you guys have beer in Grand Rapids? We got beer here in Chicago too. So, looks like you're not the only city with beer.
Yeah, you do, but,
But like, I mean, can you walk to any brewery?
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of a vague question. You could walk to any brewery. It just is a matter of how long it would take.
Also, our most famous and largest microbreweries did not get bought by Budweiser, so it's still local.
Well, here's the thing. That brewery sucks and makes boring beer. If you want some good beer, it's called Revolution. Next time you come visit, we can go there.
Revolution's actually, I don't know if I can get cans of it anywhere yet, but it's on tap a few places around here.
My dad texted me a picture a few weeks ago of Revolution beer at Meijer.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, we can find...
Did you buy any? And he was like, no.
We can finally get it, which is nice. So I never have to go to Chicago again.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only reason you would ever come here.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
There's the beer and the bean. That's what they call Chicago.
Oh my god, I forgot
and the
about the bean. Well, I have to go to Chicago
love the bean.
now to take
the bean.
a picture by the bean. I love so much how much everyone in Chicago fucking hates the bean.
It's the dumbest thing in the world.
It's incredibly stupid. Like, they rightfully hate it. But just the contrast between, it works in terms of tourists taking pictures in front of it, but everyone just fucking loathes it in Chicago.
I think that it's very clever. I mean, I'm sure a lot of, touristy towns do this, but, every single tourist attraction is downtown, so all of the tourists are just downtown, so you could go anywhere else in the city and not have to run into them.
Oh, it's...
Other than, I guess, Wrigley Field.
It's perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Grand Rapids should get rid of the Calder and just replace it with a bean.
A smaller bean?
Yeah, a small bean that will be doing a tourist.
13 out of 10 would pet the Calder.
I like that the shelf life for that was about 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it's kind of tired.
Heckin' big Calder.
I still follow that account, but
I couldn't follow it after the profile of him. I was like, this dude's such a fucking tryhard. And a weird psychopath too.
Is he? I didn't actually read. I just read the highlights that people screenshotted on Twitter. Anyway,
the idea that someone is like, I'm studying 15 hours a day on how to do the best joke is that's so weird. It's such a weird way to look at it.
Your jokes are fairly formulaic too.
Yeah.
Anybody could have run that account. It seems not as active as it once was.
Well, it's once you learn that that's as calculated as it is instead of just a guy doing it because it's fun to him. Then it's I have no interest in this.
Yeah. Okay. Hey Thomas, did you watch Survivor Triple H last night?
It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, all about your
Sure did.
Cool. All right. I don't know, sometimes when you answer that question, I'm just like, all right, and there's the show. We
Yep.
did it.
We did it. It's over now.
This week's episode was called My Kisses Are Very Private.
I like this title.
It's all right. Again, with the whole full sentence, but could have been worse.
Yeah. No, I liked this one.
We start off on the Hustler tribe as they were returning from tribal council last week. And everybody tries on the clothes that Simone had left, which is just like so fun. It's just such a fun
super
little.
Super fun and not like I was like, wow, that's a fucking rude thing to do.
I mean, what else are they gonna do? Burn
I guess, yeah. Well, she's gonna get those clothes back eventually.
Would she? Because
Yes.
they're not her clothes.
Oh, they're not? I thought they were.
No, production dresses all of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I always thought that it was like, all right, Ryan, you're on Survivor this season. Bring a red shirt. And then they would just bring a red shirt or blue shirt or yellow skirt or whatever. But turns out, yeah, production, I don't know if it's for everybody, but yeah, they give people the clothes.
Oh, okay. Well,
beforehand.
yeah, whatever then.
Yeah. So anybody can have it.
Yeah, it's not rude anymore. I thought that was like her actual stuff, and I was like, that's weird that they're doing this.
Yeah, I think if it were her actual
I don't think they
stuff,
would
she
have done
wouldn't
anything with
leave
it.
it at the camp. Yeah. Ryan thinks that Lauren is the next to go from their tribe. Lauren says that the rest of the Hustler tribe is a bunch of high school buds, and she's their teacher, which I thought was a very good metaphor.
Yep.
I like Lauren a lot.
No, Lauren's good.
Well, trying to argue against Patrick, Lauren points out him saying that he trusts most of the people at the last tribal. He said that. Remember that? That was a big deal. And then they didn't vote him out. They voted out Simone, who, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
It's good. You're not mad. Actually, it's
I'm
funny
not
to
upset
you.
at all. It's like the funniest thing.
It's
That's ever
actually,
happened
I'm
on this
not
show.
even mad, just laughing.
Yeah. So as if everybody's like sitting in the water, I don't know if you noticed this, but Allie was wearing her shoes in the water. Why did you pick her? She's making poor decisions. Why would you wear your shoes in the water?
Well,
and don't give me some logical reason like there's animals and rocks and sharp things in the water.
Here's what I'll say to that.
I don't want to hear it.
Here's what I'll say to that.
Gross, and it made me uncomfortable.
She's making bad decisions, but last I checked, she is still in the game.
Yeah, but not for much longer when her feet get too heavy to walk with all that waterlogged water in her shoes.
Simone
so
has been
upsetting.
Simone's already been disqualified. Allie has been
She wasn't disqualified. That's a
Allie
different-
has been disqualified from having too much water in her shoes. They have to medevac her because she can't move her legs.
She's like, oh no, I'm stuck. My shoes got stuck in the mud. Please save me, Jeff Probst. Over on the Heroes tribe. Oh boy, I'm so excited for this tribe swap. So we can stop saying heroes, healers, hemos. That's like not even a word. Hemos? That's not a word. But it's something I said anyway. Alan is bad at opening coconuts. Again, somebody you picked bad at being on Survivor. Wearing shoes in the water, unable to open coconuts. Your people are fucking up, Thomas.
Well, once again, I'd like to point out that he is still eligible to win.
I mean, yes, technically, but what if it comes down to Final Four and the tiebreaker is opening a coconut? What's Alan gonna do? He's not gonna win.
If it comes down to Final Four, then he'll have made it all the way to the merge. So I'll have gotten all the points from that. So
yeah, but you'd still feel bad, right? You'd still be like, oh
No.
man, I picked bad. I picked bad in the beginning. Or what about Twist? Alan is kicked off for being so bad at coconuts, and then he comes back for Final Four, and he has to open a coconut again to like make it to Final Three, and he can't do it. And Jeff's like, "You fucking idiot! You can't even open a coconut. I can open a coconut." And then Alan
Jeff
becomes the new
does it
host, and Jeff goes on the show. Do you ever consider that might happen?
I hadn't.
Yeah.
How silly of me.
Ashley, also on the Heroes tribe, is very into JP, not Jeff Probst, the other JP. She is into JP in a familiar sense, wink, wink. But she's afraid that if she talks to him, she will be targeted by Alan, no coconut man. That's what I call him. So she wants to instead target Alan. Again, no coconut man. That's what I call him. Over on the Healers tribe, Joni expects Mike to be the first one out.
The way that you're saying that is like, "Oh, Alan, looking good in the shorts today. No coconut. No coconut, man."
No, hey. Just wanted to say, no, you're doing all right. I like the swing of your axe. No coconut though.
Pause. No coconut.
Yeah. Jess and Cole go fishing, and Jess reveals to us, the viewer, that she is a virgin. Which means we have another confirmed incel on the show.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's all about, Jess and Cole this season. What about Jess and Ryan,
Wait,
though?
no, wouldn't she
a couple
be...
of incels.
No, she's Volcel.
You think so?
Yes. She is Volcel until marriage.
Do you think that's the case?
Yes.
She didn't go deep into it. So I'm thinking she's just bad at it. She's just bad at dating. Just like Ryan. Maybe they can get together, form a bond, and then make little survivor babies. Please. I want to see some survivor babies.
It's all, he just wants some survivor grandchildren.
That's all I'm asking for. Jeff Probst can be your god granddad. Or godfather. Well, I guess your kids. Not yours. You probably already have one. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, it's like he can be yours if you want.
Yeah. Cole tells Jess that Joni has the idol, the hidden immunity idol, and thus begins the whole plot of this episode. Over on the Hustler tribe, everyone believes that Patrick is out looking for the idol. Allie tells him that he needs to calm down so that he doesn't become a target.
Everyone believes he's out looking for the idol because he's just doing it right in front of them.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, you guys, I'm going to go look for the idol. Remember Tony last season was like, I'm going to go look for the idol now, and then he fell off a cliff and died? That's basically what happened to Patrick. Allie tells him to calm down, and he says, telling me to cool it takes away from my personality. I wish it was Patrick who fell off that cliff.
He's one of the worst players I've ever seen.
Honestly, I don't understand how he got cast on this show. Especially after Allie told production that she already knew him before the show started. How production wasn't like, oh, I guess we have to get rid of one of them. And they didn't just get rid of Patrick. I understand that they don't cast 16, 18, 20 people who might win. They cast people because they would be good for television. But he's one, not good at the game, and two, not good for television.
He's such an idiot.
He really is.
He's genuinely one of the dumbest people I've ever seen on this game.
Yeah. And Abby Maria was on this show.
Hey, Abby Maria at least managed to stay in the game for a while.
Yeah. She can open a coconut. Probably.
It's true.
I can't remember exact specifics of any season. Over on the Healers tribe, Joni doesn't think that the eggplant or whatever they cooked is cooked all the way through and decides to just throw it into the jungle instead of just cooking it more or giving it to somebody else to eat. That idol has given him too much confidence. He's also the worst.
Yeah.
Why did they pick so many bad people for this season?
Yeah, he sucks.
And then Cole tells Rourke and Desi about Joni's idol, which upsets Jess. I don't understand why Jess thinks that she has any say in what Cole tells people about Joni's idol. Like,
and
she's
also,
so far removed from the initial find, you know what I mean?
And also, it is absolutely the right time to tell them, because he is confident.
He wants to blindside, Cole wants to blindside Joni, and
why do you keep calling him Joni?
Joe, right? Isn't that his name?
Oh, his name is Joe. Oh, because he's like Tony.
Because he's like Tony, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Cole wants to blindside Joni, and there's like, enough, like the more evidence against
I felt
him.
like I was having a stroke. There was a minute because he does seem like such a Tony that there's a minute where I was like, "Is his name Tony?" And then it just felt like I was like, "Am I like, is my brain not working?"
Yeah. Am I watching the wrong season?
Yeah.
We should do for an off week. We should do a season of like Survivor doppelgangers. So like Joe and Tony could be like a blood versus water season. Joe and Tony could be one.
I have
The
been
other Joe and Malcolm or whoever.
for off week, for off season. I have been asked by a listener if we are going to do an old season of Survivor because they would like us to do that.
Yeah, I would be down to do that. How old? Like season 1?
Season 1 wouldn't be bad to do because it's so different.
It is, yeah.
And I've never actually watched it, so.
I've never seen the first season either. I've not seen the first season, and then I watched up through, I don't know, a couple seasons after All Stars, and then I kind of fell off, and then I came back in on Russell Hance's first, like halfway through Russell Hance's first season, and then I think I've watched every season since then. So there are a few in the early days that I am unfamiliar with. So yeah, we should definitely do that. Who asked you to watch that? To do that?
Zach and Steph.
They listen to the show?
Yeah.
Hi, Zach and Steph. I was actually.
They
okay.
went through and watched every season of Survivor on Hulu, so they.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's one of the reasons they want us
should be
to.
hosting this show.
Yeah, really.
I was actually just thinking of what was that place we went for Zach's?
Longman and Eagle.
Yeah, that bar that is like a 5-minute walk from my house. Yeah, I was thinking about that place.
You should go there. It's good.
I was thinking about that. Now that I have some money in my bank, I can actually afford some of the food.
Very nice.
Okay.
Borat.
Love it. Immunity/reward challenge. They're playing for immunity, obviously, and then first place gets 4 chickens, and second place gets a dozen eggs. Is there a way? How much do you know about raising chickens from egg to bird?
Very little.
Okay. Follow-up question. Could they just keep the eggs in camp for long enough that it just becomes a real-life chicken?
How is Chicken Babby formed?
So they have to.
I would want to keep it if those were fertilized eggs that would hatch. I would want to keep it just so I could have chicks around that I could just like they're cute and I could pet them.
Yeah. Oh man, there's what is it? Another reason to come to Chicago. The Beer, the Bean, Museum of Science and Industry, I think is the one. But they have a little exhibit with it's just a bunch of little chicks and it's real good. So if you ever come down here, we'll have to go there. But I know that you're not going to. You can get Revolution Beer. Meyer now in
I never
West
have
Michigan.
to return.
You never have to come see
I'm
me
definitely
again.
not
It's
going to
fine.
go to Chicago within the next month and a half. It won't happen. I don't even know why I'm even giving that specific time frame, but
It is very specific. Like, what's happening? Oh, Halloween. Are you talking about Halloween? Are you coming down for
Yeah.
Halloween? Cool. I love Halloween. Happy Sunday the 15th. Spooky.
I got my 15th Sunday the 15th tattoo this year.
Was it $15?
Yeah, it's $15 as a special, and it's the poop emoji.
Why?
But it's got a
Why?
15 under it.
I got a similar thing. The 100 emoji.
Yeah.
I got that, but it's just a 15,
Just a
instead
15.
of 100.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It was weirdly $100 though. I think I went
Didn't
for
get your
bad
money's
tattoo
worth
shop.
there.
It's like not even
They're
a
like-
high quality
they're like-
tattoo.
Look, we
They
can.
just used a red Sharpie.
They have a 100 emoji minimum, which means that they can give you the 15, but they still have to charge you for the 100 emoji.
Yeah. I should have just gotten the 100 emoji because that was only $15. I made a real bad mistake. I could have bought a red Sharpie at Target for $1 and done this myself. I could have saved $99.
You messed up.
Well, tomorrow's Monday the 16th. I'll just go get a $16 tattoo. All right.
I'm
So they have
actually
to
getting my
race-
16th, Monday the 16th tattoo tomorrow.
What's the tattoo gonna be?
It's going to be another poop emoji, but it's going to have 16 written under it.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
It's actually going to be the Forever Alone guy, but then, you remember that meme? But it's just going to be the 15.
Oh yeah, that's good. I can't wait for you to get your 69th Monday the 69th tattoo, where it's just the poop emoji. Oh, you should get the eggplant emoji sucking
Yeah.
on the or the poop emoji sucking on the eggplant emoji, and underneath it says 69. Hey, but Thomas, I know you think that's gross, but here's the deal: it only costs $69.
That is quite a bargain.
It is. Can't get that deal most places.
No.
Okay, so they have to race through some obstacles and then throw sandbags at some blocks and then stack the blocks. Standard survival. What's the show called? Survivor.
It's
a
pretty
standard
boilerplate Survivor challenge.
Yeah, I love this show more than every other show. I listen to it every. What is it?
Yeah, this is my favorite show. I like it more than the other shows. I give it a big thumbs up.
There we go. The hustlers get to the sandbag portion first through second before other tribes, which is important to know. Patrick begins firing, and he gets a good number of the blocks off the platform, and then Lauren is like, hey, why don't you let me sub in? And Patrick turns and looks at her, and then looks back at the target and continues to miss all the blocks. The healers and the heroes make it to the stacking portion before them. The healers think they finish, but then realize they forgot one of the blocks, but they and the heroes still win, which means the hustlers lose. And then Lauren lets us know that she played center field for 25 years. Why was she not the one? She's the Brad Culpepper of this season.
There was a split second where I was like, why is Lauren trying to sub in for this? And I was like, oh, you know what? I bet Lauren played softball. And then,
I'm sure, yeah.
And then, that is absolutely the case.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not at all surprised that Patrick looked at her and was like, get the fuck out of here.
I like that everyone else on the team after a while was just like, hey, sub out. Hey,
yeah. Hey,
Patrick, stop.
You're doing a bad job.
Patrick, stop. Please.
Yeah. Well, good news is he's dead now.
Yeah, he fell off that cliff.
Yeah. Hustlers, tribe, camp, whatever. Devin tells Patrick that Lauren wants him out, but they're all going to vote for her. Devin, turns out, pretty good at lying.
Mm-hmm.
Outlie, outdie, outperform. Survivor, Triple H. Lauren talks to...
More like Devin Gervais, because this felt like the invention of lying.
Yeah, good one. It's a really good bit.
Yep. I thought so.
I like that the only thing that you did in that joke was you changed the first name of Ricky Gervais. My favorite person. He is a lot like Bill Maher, which is like religion, am I right?
Yep.
I'm an atheist. Look at me on the cover of Rolling Stone. I'm not wearing a shirt for some reason. Remember when I was a fat guy on The Office? That was funny. What if that's all I had ever done? That would have been good. Then somebody told me about Jesus, and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Ugh. Anyway, Lauren talks to everybody on the tribe, basically just to talk shit about Patrick. Then Devin and Ryan debate the merits of keeping Patrick versus Lauren. The Odd Couple, you know? Tom Lennon and whoever else is on the new version of The Odd Couple. Chandler? Briggs? What's the guy from Friends called? Chandler Bing. Chandler Bing. Personally, I prefer Chandler Google.
Chandler Google is the superior platform.
All right, so let's talk about these wildlife shots. Unfortunately, everything was difficult to figure out what it was, or something we've already talked about. But hey, that doesn't mean they don't exist. So there was a crab, a humpback whale, a bird, another bird, and a snake. And that was the wildlife shots for this week. We're 3 episodes in to the 3rd season in a row in Fiji. Is it the 3rd or 4th season in a row in Fiji?
Might even be 4th.
No, it's the first season we did the show was Second Chance, which was in Cambodia, and then Ko Rong after that, right?
Yeah, which was also in Cambodia.
And then it was Millennials versus Gen X, Game Changers.
Okay, so this is the
this
third one.
This is the third. And then Ghost Island will be the fourth. And then hopefully they'll fucking move elsewhere. Maybe
Yeah.
Alaska, if Eric Reichenbach gets his way. So Tribal Council. Lauren calls out Patrick for losing the challenge for them. Allie says she doesn't want to dwell on the past. Allie, also very good at lying. Lauren tells them that she hasn't gone looking for the idol, unlike Patrick, who has flat out admitted to it. And then Patrick doesn't believe her, and she jokes, "I have two," which was very good. I liked that a lot. And Jeff even laughed at her very good joke.
It was good.
I love Lauren. I did not expect to like Lauren very much, but she is very good.
She's good.
Definitely the best person on this tribe. Much better than
I mean, you say
anyone
that.
else. I mean, like, she doesn't wear shoes in the water like some fucking dweeb. Oh, I live in L.A. and work for somebody on YouTube because that's apparently a thing. I never went to the water as a child, so I don't know that you're supposed to take your shoes off. Get the fuck out of here. They weren't even sandals. They were like Converse.
You're really mad about this.
It's stupid, and I hate it, and it took me out of the episode.
I feel like your anger for this is similar to my anger at Steve Carell laying his head down on a pile of flapjacks.
Oh my god.
On the Dan in Real Life poster.
Dan in Real Life, yeah.
Where
Well,
it just makes me very angry.
this is the story of what happens when people stop being polite and lay their head on a stack of pancakes.
There was
This is Dan
syrup
in
on
Real
it.
Life.
You're going to be getting that shit out of your hair all day.
Do you think it was real? Do you think Steve Carell actually did that for the poster? Or do you think it
Yes.
was photoshopped?
I do.
You think he actually did it?
waited for somebody to make the pancakes, and then he put his stupid head on it.
Did you see that new movie he's in? A Battle of the Sexes? No
Yeah, that
pancakes
was
in
one that I didn't see any promotional stuff for it, and then it was just like when I was going to go see the new Jackie Chan movie.
Kung Fu Panda 3 or whatever?
No, the Foreigner.
Okay, yeah. I have heard of this.
I saw a poster for it and was like, oh, wonder when that's coming out, and then saw it now playing and was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they weirdly.
But
did
yeah,
not
it's the
promote it
Jimmy
at all.
Connors, Billie Jean King thing, right?
Was his name Billy Connors? I don't think that's his name.
I said Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connors? No, he had a different name. That
No.
was something else.
No, he did.
Jimmy Connors?
Yeah.
Well, the entire time I was watching, I was like, oh man, is Miss Aloha going to beat Michael Scott in tennis? We'll see. Natalie Morales is in it too. And also some other people. It's real good. It's a real good movie. You should go see it. Okay, let's talk about this tribal council. We already have been. Jeff turns to Ryan. This is probably the best part of the whole episode. Jeff turns to Ryan and tries to explain the situation with a metaphor by saying, it's like you're in a relationship. And Ryan cuts him off and says, I've never been in a relationship. And then Jeff just stares at him for a minute and he goes, okay. And then eventually Ryan says that they will be the only tribe going into the merge with true unity. But Ryan doesn't know about the tribe swap coming up. Hint, hint.
Nope.
So then they go vote, and everybody except for Patrick votes for Patrick, and then Jeff Probst kicks Patrick in the butt, and he falls off the cliff and dies forever, and he'll never be back on the show. He is like the least favorite person I've ever seen on this show. There have been so many awful people on this show, but they're like funny or like very good at the game, so you can kind of forgive their awfulness. He's just bad at the game and annoying.
There's no redeeming factors there.
Like, Johnny Fairplay was like the original shitty dude. But that grandma line was so good.
Yeah.
And he will live, that's a legendary moment on this show. And he will always be remembered for that. And that is very good. This guy never lied about his grandma. He never lied about any death. Which is a mistake. That's kind of the whole point of this show.
I will not be calling him Patrick Gervais. Because he has not invented lying.
I don't understand this bit. All right, Thomas. You want to talk about the points here?
Sorry, real quick. I will also not call him Patrick Carey because he is not a liar.
Will you call him Patrick Muniz?
Big fat liar.
Yeah.
I won't. He's not.
Will you call him Patrick Bynes? Also big fat liar. What?
Patrick Giamatti.
Patrick Giamatti. Love it. Because he turns blue and has red hair.
It's true.
Call him Patrick Smurf because he looked like a Smurf. 'Cause he had blue skin.
Yes.
Do you want to hear all the points you won this week, Thomas? Or
I would love
do you
to hear.
Just wanna,
I would love to hear the points.
Do you want to just quit right now while you're ahead?
I would love to hear the points.
Okay, here's the points. You have 14 points after this week.
Where was I at last week?
9.
Oh, so I got 6 points this week.
Nope, that's not math.
5 points.
Yes. Alan, Rourke, and Allie all survived. Heroes won immunity and reward. So that gave you 5 more points. I'm at 9 points now, though. Desi survived. Healers won an immunity. And Patrick was kicked in the butt off a cliff. So...
Yeah, you're only 5 behind.
I mean, you won 5 points this week, so I could win 5 points next week. And you could win 0.
Okay, so everyone is going to get eliminated.
They're
all 3 of them are going to get eliminated.
Alan and Rourke will be medevaced for just like being too into the game, you know? Remember Joe when he just wanted it so bad?
And then Allie's going to get medevaced for the shoes.
And then Allie will be medevaced because she has a nervous breakdown because her shoes fell into the mud and she couldn't get them out. I'm really upset about the shoe thing. And then she wasn't even the only one to wear shoes in the water in this episode.
Who else did it?
I don't remember, but I saw at least 1 or 2 other people who were wearing shoes in the water, and I was like, oh, I guess this is a thing. But the fact stands that it's gross and I hate it.
I think my least favorite part was when who's your last person left again?
Desi.
My least favorite part was when Desi laid down and there was a stack of pancakes there that had syrup on it, and she laid her head on it, and I hated it.
This week's reward is a stack of pancakes. Oh, good. I'm so hungry. No, you misunderstand. This is a pillow.
This challenge is to best create the Dan in real life promotional poster.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
It's Jeff's favorite movie.
There was a reward challenge a few years ago where the reward was going to like a resort area on the island, and they got to watch the movie Gulliver's Travels before it came out.
No!
Yeah.
Why would they punish them like that?
You could see in the cast, everybody in the cast's face like, why though? I don't want that. Yay, I love Jack. I would go there and be like, can we just watch like School of Rock instead? Or like even Pick of Destiny I'd rather watch.
Do you have like High Fidelity?
Do you have High Fidelity? He's not even in that movie very much, but I'd rather watch that. Do you have any other John Cusack movie? Can we just watch John Cusack instead?
Yeah, can we watch like Gross Point Blank or
I would love to watch Gross Point Blank.
Or, the Boombox one, the one where
Say Anything.
Yeah. Well, I just said that. I don't know why that's not good enough for you.
What?
You said Say Anything. I already said something.
Oh, sorry. I want you to read the dictionary and then come back to me next week with just like so many words. The only words I've heard you say this episode are, I love Allie and her weird shoe fetish.
It sounds like you're the one with the
fetish.
Don't project your fixation onto me. You're the one that talked about the shoes.
Yeah, because it's bad. Why are there shoes? Why are these shoes in the trash? Because they're waterlogged.
Did you know that you had 23 pair?
Okay, do you want to predict what's happening next week?
All right.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll ask you who's going to win immunity. Remember, tribe swap, so we're not doing heroes, healers, say anymore.
So we're just doing color coded.
I guess if you wanted to do it colors, they also have names.
I don't give a shit.
Yaka, So, and
I hate it.
Blue team. Do you think here, extra point for this week, do you think they'll swap into 5? Ooh, okay. We've got 3 choices here. 1, they swap into 3 tribes of 5. 2, they swap into 2 tribes of 7, and 1 person goes to Exile Island or something similar to that. Or 3, they swap into 5 tribes of 3. Which one will it be?
Probably the 3 of 5.
3 tribes of 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to say that they swap into 2 tribes of 7 and 1 person going elsewhere, and then they join the tribe that loses the next immunity challenge.
Okay.
Like they did with Deborah Williams. What was her name? Debbie?
I don't know what her last name is.
Me neither. I don't fucking care. Who do you think is going to win the next immunity challenge?
I think that the red team the new red team will emerge triumphant.
New red crew. I'm going to go with the yellow team, who were originally the healers. Reward. Who's going to win the reward?
The same team, because I think it's not going to have a separate challenge.
Okay, I'm going to say the blue team. I don't even know if there's going to be a blue team, but we'll see. What do you think the reward's going to be, though? I think the answer is obvious. I think it's obvious what you should pick.
Is it tools for shelter?
I think it's going to be tools to make a shelter, yeah.
That's what
I'm pretty sure it's going to be that this
I'm
week.
also saying.
I was surprised
They just
it was
will
chickens
never
this
do
week.
it this year, and we're going to pick it every week.
Episode 13, day 39. I think they're going to get tools to build a shelter. Who's going to get kicked off that cliff? Who is Jeff going to kick in the booty and knock him off a cliff to their death? To whom shall Jeff Probst say, the tribe has spoken, it's time to go off this cliff?
I think Joni is gone.
Oh, buddy, I would love that shit. I think it's going to be Allie, because people are grossed out by her smelly shoes.
Oh my god, okay. Fine.
I mean, we'll see. I've got my I'm 1 for 1 this week on who gets voted out, so... All right, well, I mentioned it earlier in this episode, but Survivor hasn't moved in far too long. Eric Reichenbach has a campaign going, and I think I'm the only one supporting it, but I still want to see it happen. He wants a season of Survivor in Alaska. I want the same thing. Tweet at Jeff Probst, Survivor Alaska, because...
We're supposed to do this on the night,
campaigns.
on like Wednesdays or whatever when it's airing, right?
8, 7 Central, when the show is airing, because that's when he's usually on Twitter, apparently. So that's a hashtag that you can use. Another hashtag you can use is hashtag TJ on Survivor, TJ on Survivor. So we can get TJ Lavin on Survivor, another internet campaign that always works.
Let's make this happen, folks.
How do you think Betty White got on SNL? It's the same thing, but TJ on Survivor. Last week I tagged him in the tweet, used that hashtag for the episode. Guess who retweeted it?
Whom?
One Mr. the host of the challenge on MTV, TJ Lavin.
What, really?
Yeah. I don't think we got any more hits, though.
That's great.
Yeah. So we want to see TJ
So
on
TJ
Survivor.
also wants to be on Survivor, apparently.
Well, I mean, Ryan Devlin said that he would vote himself off day 1, and TJ did not say that.
Well,
so...
TJ's not a fucking quitter. TJ
Yeah.
would never quit. He hates
No,
quitters.
he would be so upset at himself if he quit Survivor. Also, somewhat related, the next season of the challenge is going to have people from Big Brother on it, which means apparently MTV and CBS are working together, which means maybe we'll see Michaela on a future season of The Challenge. Or,
Oh my! I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine.
Haley, or
I cannot
Sierra.
imagine a worse environment for her. How much she would hate everyone there.
Oh, she would be so good at it, though. She is strong and smart and charming, and I think The Challenge is the show for her. So if Survivor people ever get on The Challenge, make it Michaela. Another hashtag, I mean, 3 hashtags the charm, right? Jet ski. We want to see Jeff Probst get back on that jet ski.
Get him back on the Jeff ski.
Hashtag Jeff ski. It's spelled how you would expect it to be spelled. Tweet at Jeff Probst. Hey, get the fuck back on your jet ski, Jeff ski. Hashtag. You can follow us on all our internet travels on Twitter at DYWSLN, or me at Jake Scheidel.
Or me at Tom Not Tom.
You can like us on Facebook. You can email us at didyouwatchlastnight@gmail.com. Sign at your pal Jeff Probst when you email us. Shoot us a review on iTunes at 5 stars for that one. And you can listen to my other podcast, Popular Vultures, also on iTunes. And do you have anything else you want to mention while we're still in this thing?
I think that'll probably do it.
Okay. Well, until next week, have a great summer.
Trips.
Evolution is a mystery, full of chains that no one sees. Clock makes a fool of history. Yesterday's too long ago. Don't agree with what I know. Tomorrow got no place to be. I see the line in the sand. Time to find out who I am. Looking back to see where I stand. Evolution. Evolution. See my reflection change. Nothing ever stays the same. But you know the name's the game. We all know what it means. Nothing's ever what it seems. Unforgiven, unforeseen. I see the line in the sand. Time to find out who I am. Looking back to see where I stand. Evolution. Evolution.
Is that green apple Gatorade you got?
No, it's the kiwi strawberry.
Ooh.
It's like they rebranded Gatorade Rain as like Gatorade Flow, but it's
Yeah.
what it is. It's just like a I don't know, more refreshing Gatorade. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah. I got the white Gatorade the other day.
It's okay.
It was cherry
It's
flavored.
okay. I just hate the way it looks.
Yeah. Well, I bought it because I thought it was cum flavored. But then it was cherry, and I was like, I don't like
You
this.
took a sip and you were like, "This is a stretch."
This is not what my cum tastes like.
Nothing but respect. Not my cum.
Nothing but respect
My
for
cum
my
Ga-
cum.
Not my cum Gatorade.